Grip.
Bang, 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 bang. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. And here we go. Watch the
Miles Sanders' first carry of the game. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Ram.
Here we go. Switch.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go. 280.
Mike. Watch the back.
Lion.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check the backer. Check nickel.
Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
Come on, QB, come on. Chance. Check 13.
Hey, empty.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Check 52. Sponge. No.
Go. Hey, stack. Hey, bunch.
To throw again on second down. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Go.
Stop your whining. Alert flare. He's coming. We got double up.
Hey, other side, solid.
Shit. Hey,
Great.
3. Watch twitch.
Come on now.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Wentz now on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak. Run.
Slam. Check.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz dancing to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Here we go. Waiting!
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run it with Williams. He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow! 43! 43! Let's make these babies 13!
Under 10. 10. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 47. Cut.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. 6-0 our score after 1.
Check. 180. Check. 53's mine. I got you.
Lefty.
Check 37. Undercrush. Check 31.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120!
Hey, pick your game up.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught by Jackson. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. On play action, Wentz. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. So they will accept. The penalty and move forward.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Smoke me some.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 60 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Here we go.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Lou.
36. Shoot. Slam. Check.
Please.
From the 30 on second down, Wentz. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
SOS.
Now Wentz on third down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Slam.
Hey, ram.
Joker. No. Jam.
To throw is Wentz. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Sack lunch, baby. Yum.
Go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
After the sack on first down, Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Chopper. Hey, Ripley.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Attack!
53, Mike. Come, baby, come. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Yellow!
Here we go. Check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Yellow.
Here we go. Check. 53 is mine.
Yellow.
53 is mine. Hey, watch.
Yellow.
Watch twist.
Right side.
Mahomes now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second and 12, Mahomes. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
On first down, they run with Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and inches.
On second and inches, Wentz got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Wentz going to throw. On the move to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 70 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Lion.
Check three.
What's that?
On play action, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw, it's Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Wentz now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On second and 10, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Hey, empty.
No. Off. Whip. Watch the whip.
Wentz to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. 47 is the mic, 47 is the mic. Silver, silver. 47 is the mic, boy, 47. Check, check, 47.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there. 47 is the mic. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
15.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check 99, check 99. Mike 5-4.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Go. Sunday.
Bang, 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 bang. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
6-6, bullet high.
Wentz. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Yellow. On the line.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Right side.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Yellow, yellow. On the line. Hey, tight down, tight down. There you go. Right side.
Now McCoy. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Yellow.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Yellow, yellow.
3 bud, 3 bud.
Yellow, yellow.
53 to Mike, 53, check 53. Box trap. Back and go full strip.
Hey, 57. Right side.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Kansas City touchdown.
Mahomes on the keeper. Touchdown.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
54. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Check nickel.
Kill. Bunt. What's that?
Working from the gun, Wentz. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
You can't block me.
On third and long, it's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Shotgun now for Wentz. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Go! Let's go!
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A good first down call as the screen play gets them 9. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the two-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, get some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short.
57, 57, colors, 57 colors. 43.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
52. Two, fellas, let's go. 57, come on. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He is going to find Hill here. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Let's go.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Delta. Say nothing.
He's back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Mike, 57.
Hey, 57, 57.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Yellow.
Check, 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 check.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. Figuring they're going for it on fourth down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Yellow.
Alpha.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Yellow.
Check, check, boys.
Attack.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. Now Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Mahomes to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 38 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Come on, boy. Great. Run. Lefty. Don't be scared of it.
Rush in.
We're good.
Back to throw. Wins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
List by two.
Safety screaming. Check 26, check 26, check 37, check 37.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw of overtime for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. From the gun, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Wentz. And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Yellow.
57.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Again, it's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Check 43, 15. Hey, 15.
What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? Flush to his right. And Robinson with a big catch. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd, have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
53, check 53.
Second down and goal. Mahomes steps away to his left. And he's going to keep. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do?